fun project. You all have probably seen recycled can luminaries before, but this one, clearly, because I have a little sparkle fetish, involves some glitter. You can do whatever you want to the luminary. This has been done plenty of times, but what I was really looking forward to showing you guys is just a quick tip on sort of mapping out your luminary and how you're going to cut it and the pattern that you want to cut it in. And then also I wanted to show you how I did this, because I created this easily with a crop-o-dile. Yeah, it's a heavy piece of machinery. That's right. And the crop-o-dile is really cool. It's the crop-o-dile Big Bite. The crop-o-dile is mainly for scrapbooking, but we all know that I like to take things and use them for other things that they're not supposed to be used for. But they're actually said that on the package you can go through tin cans, and it shows it on tin cans, so of course I had to try it. So this makes a very crisp hole. Let's see if you can see it. See the outline there. It makes a very crisp hole, and I'll show you, you'll see a little bit better of a shot in the craft cam, but it makes a really crisp hole, and it makes 2 different sizes as well. So 1/8 and 3/16 holes you can get out of this. All right, craft cam. So far I've done probably hundreds of punches with into tin cans, and it hasn't dulled my crop-o-dile. They didn't say anything on the website about it being dulled. What you need to do is don't take off your nice little, packaging cover of your can, because you can actually use that to just sketch out your whole template. And now if you really want to, you can sketch it out as it's on the can, or you can simply just cut it off just in a straight line and then flatten out your piece of paper, write out all of your, your template, put any of your designs on there, and then tape it back on so that you can actually punch right over the paper along with your tin can. Very easy to do. I already drew on, it's probably kind of hard to see, but I tried to do it in a color that you might be able to see a little bit better. But I drew on just a very simple leaf pattern here, and all I'm going to do is just follow that leaf pattern with a couple dots. And I'm trying to find here's one. So I'm just going to put dots along just so that I know that that's exactly where I'm going to do my crop-o-dile. And if, because I like to do this kind of on the fly, I'm hoping for maybe some even lines here. Before you do anything, and I mean before you do anything as far as templatizing this or anything like that, you have to take in mind that your crop-o-dile is only going to go so far down into your can. So the very first thing you have to do before you start drawing your nice little designs on here is put your crop-o-dile inside of the can. Measure where each of your hole punches will go, because your 1/8 is going to go farther than your 3/16. So my 1/8 is right here. I'll make a little mark there to know that that's how far down it will go. And then my 3/16 is actually all the way up here. I don't actually think that that's a big deal for, luminaries, because your little candle is going to sit down here, and then it's going to, emanate the light up top where all the holes are. So it's just going to be just fine for for the holes not to go all the way down to the bottom, which is perfectly awesome for using the crop-o-dile. Okay, so now I'm just going to start punching. I'm using the 1/8, and you can see I just did that with one hand. Now, the 1/8 is just a little bit more forgiving than the 3/16. Obviously, the 3/16 is a lot larger. And ideally, I would do my whole leaf pattern all the way around here, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what a couple would look like, and just kind of how this whole crop-o-dile thing works and how it could work for you. So, and it's also fun for, older kids and even guys. Oh my gosh, guys love this thing. I just sit this on my desk at work, and they're all like, what is that thing? And then I just have like an empty can sitting around. When people are frustrated, they come in and start punching holes in a can, and then eventually I have kind of this crazy looking luminary. So it's a lot of fun. So here I am doing a product demonstration for somebody who never even asked me to do a product demonstration. Crop-o-dile. All right. But we all know that if it comes to hardware and cool punchy things. Andrea Currie, all about it. All about it. Very easy to do. And since I'm sort of doing this on camera, I'm trying to make sure that... Cliff! What are you doing? I'm looking down and he's switching cameras. He's horrible. You're fired. You are so fired.
You don't have to fire me, I quit.
You're fired. Fired, fired, fired.
You can have gingerbread man do his job.
Yeah, alright. So here I am, complete. I keep on telling Cliff, nobody wants to see my face. They want to see you crafting. Okay, so here I am complete, and now with the big reveal, how is it going to look? Oh my gosh, I get to unwrap the present. So, voila. Maybe hard to see, but yeah, let's go to front camera this time. You're going to probably want to see. And it looks very basic. Okay, so there is how basic, but obviously the big part about it is, you know, lighting it up, but we're not going to do that in the studio. Not trying to burn down the studio or anything, but you're going to get a whole bunch of like confetti little things out there, just like that, and just throw those away. Just make sure that those get thrown away and the cats or dogs don't get to them or whatever. And then you have a nice little luminary that you can decorate with many different things. With the glitter one that I did, where did she go? There she is. With the glitter one, I just covered the inside with Mod Podge and then glittered it. Very, very easy to do. You can also paint it. You can also alcohol ink it. In fact, I did this polka dot alcohol ink one. Kind of crazy like that. But, you know, with luminaries, one of the biggest things is you have to make, well, at least what's kind of one of my things, you have to make it look equally as good or almost as good as it does, you know, at night as you want it to look during the day. So it's just make it look good when it's not nighttime and it's not lit up. That's kind of hard to do, especially when you're talking about soup cans. It kind of just looks like a soup can. So you just have to spiff it up a little bit, put some ribbon around it, you know, maybe paint it up, put some glitter on it. And then that way it just is eye-catching during the day as it is in the evening when it's lit up. But I tell you what, these look amazing lit up. These look so cool. And then if you have them near a wall, then you kind of get this really cool polka dot of light near the wall. It's really fun.